Every year, we tan-starved Brits spend more than £35 million on sun protection. From lotions to creams and aerosols, there are a dizzying array of products on offer, offering all kinds of different protection. But if you just want a simple, effective, water-resistant option, how do you work out how much cash you have to splash?
To help us find out, we've enlisted pharmaceutical chemist Dr. Laura Waters.
All three contain similar ingredients. The main ones that we're interested in are the ones that absorb the UV and also a second group which block the UV rays getting through. Now, these products may contain slightly different versions of these chemicals, but they all work in the same way. They also have emulsifiers, which are really important if it's a water-resistant product because they keep the oil and water layers together.
First up, a test to see how well they perform on dry land. To do that, Laura is using these light-sensitive UV strips. They change colour from yellow to green when they're exposed to ultraviolet rays, just as our skin turns red or brown. We put an equal sample of every cream on a quartz slide and place one on top of each strip.
Now, if our sunscreens are working as they claim to be, what you should see is that they don't turn green, or they don't turn green as fast as a sample which has no sunscreen on.
Ready to sunbathe, they're put under the UV light inside the machine. After 10 minutes, Laura takes a look.
Here we have our control, which has turned green. That shows that our UV strips are working. The other three have stayed lovely in yellow, which shows that they are protected against the UV radiation.
So it doesn't matter whether you've paid £2.99, £7.99 or £16, the protection offered by each of our lotions is the same. So does spending more buy you better water resistance? To test this, Laura puts our 3 slides in a bath set to 29 degrees to see how much washes off over the course of a 20-minute dunk.
We can see that there is still a good coverage on the slides here. The sunscreen is held on well. It looks like it's behaving as a water-resistant sunscreen.
So all 3 have stayed on the slides equally well, but are they still just as good at blocking out the sun? It's back under the UV light they go. Then for good measure, Laura repeats the entire process again. The result, after a total of 40 minutes in the water, all 3 creams have stayed on the slides, and all 3 are still able to stop their UV strips from turning green.
There are slight differences between the 3, but nothing major at all, and I'd be convinced that all 3 of them would hold up really well for UV protection.
So in lab conditions, despite the huge differences in price, all 3 creams are equally good at protecting the skin, both in and out of the water.
More from the Test House at the same time tomorrow.